everyone. I am and welcome to our next lesson for today. And our next lesson is all about the conversion of degrees to radian measurement. So for today, we have here the learning competencies. First is you can demonstrate the key concept of angles in a rectangular coordinate system. The second one is you can convert radian measure to degree measure and vice versa. Okay, so let us have the recall about the fraction first before we go on to our long journey of our teaching learning process. So for us to go on to the next topic, so let us review first about fraction and how to get the simplest form. So for example, we have here 40 over 64. So that is a proper fraction, and we have to simplify that, or we have to get the lowest term. So how could we get the lowest term of 40 over 64? So just simply get the GCF, or the greatest common factor. So for us to solve the GCF of 40 and 64, the method that we are going to use is what we call the continuous division method. So for example, we have here 40 and 64. So by using the continuous division method, so we have to divide both sides by 40 at saka 64. So what are the number that we can divide it by 40 or 40 and 64? So simply we can divide it by 2. So as you can see, so makikita natin dito sa mga divide natin ay lahat sila ay mga prime numbers. So 40 divided by 2, and the answer is 20. And 64 divided by 2, the answer is 32. Okay, so we can divide both number by 2 again. And 20 divided by 2 is 10. 32 divided by 2, 16. So, kaya siya tinawag na continuous division method kasi continue lang tayo sa pag-divide hanggang sa makuha natin yung pinaka-number na kung saan hindi na sila pwede i-divide both. Okay, so 10 at saka 16 ay pwede pa rin i-divide by into 2. So, ngayon, divide natin ulit. 10 divided by 2, the answer is 5. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So, the question is, 5 and 8, pwede pa ba siya i-divide sa ibang number bukod sa 1? So, wala na. So, ibig sabihin, kung hindi na pwede i-divide to yung dalawang number na nahuli, ibig sabihin, these numbers, kapag minultiply mo yan, so that is what we call the GCF, or the greatest common factor. So, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So, simply, so divided by 8 from here, so ang ating GCF na tinatawag ay 8. Okay, so continue. 40 divided by 8, and the answer is 5. And 64 divided by 8, the answer is 8. So this is our lowest term, or the simplified fraction. So why should we recall this one? So ngayon topic natin ay pag-aaralan natin yung pag-simplify natin ng fractions. Okay, so let us erase this first. Okay, so let us go to our next topic. Okay, so we have here the Cartesian plane, or the what we call the rectangular coordinate system. So we have here the x-axis and the y-axis. So this is a circle measuring one revolution is equal to 360 degrees. So one revolution from here, from the initial side up to here. So one revolution is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, so what if we have here from the origin up to here is what we call the radius, and up to here, from here up to here, so tinatawag din natin siya na radius. And this one is what we call the theta. And mula naman dito sa part na to, itong arc length na to, ay tinatawag natin na A, or what we call the arc length. So, ngayon, ano ang tinatawag natin? Ano ang relationship nitong theta, radius, at saka ng arc length natin? So, may relationship yan about dito sa atin sa 360 degrees. So, tuloy tayo. So, the formula to get the theta or the angle is theta is equal to theta is equal to R so theta is equal to A over R. Okay? So this is our formula. Theta is equal to A over R. So let us get the value of A. Why? Kasi meron tayong relationship about doon. So explain ko na lang sa inyo kung ano mangyayari. So theta is equal to A over R. So if we are going to get the value of A, so A is equal to theta times R. Okay, so tandaan nyo to. So A is equal to theta times R. So mula dito hanggang dito, ang A natin ay theta times R. So just multiply theta times R. So we have the value of A or the arc length. So what if mula dito isang revolution din na katulad ng 360 degrees na sinasabi ko nga sa inyo. So, mula dito, paano kapag ganito yung kalaki yung kanyang circumference or what we call the arc length. So, isang circumference na tayo or the one revolution. So, let us try one revolution. So, we will be having A is equal to 2 pi R. Why? So, di ba meron tayong formula na C or the circumference from here papunta dito sa dito ulit. So, circumference is equal to 2 pi R. So, it means pwede natin sabihin ng A is equal to 2 pi R. And let us give this formula in here para makuha natin ang value ni theta. So, theta is equal to A over R, and theta is equal to, what is the value of A for one revolution? So 2 pi R over R. So A is equal to 2 pi R, one revolution, and R, copy the radius. So theta is equal to, so cancel out the value of R. So sa numerator at denominator, so matitira na lang ay 2 pi. So it means, ang one revolution from here to here, that is 360 degrees. It also means that if you are going to get the value in radian form, so we will be having a theta is equal to 2 pi radian or 2 pi rad. So it means that 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi. So ngayon, bakit natin kailangan i-convert what I mean is, bakit kailangan natin gawin to? Para malaman natin ang value ng 360 degrees na one revolution doon naman sa radian. So ngayon, nakuha natin, so mula dito sa in-explain ko sa inyo, na ang 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi. Okay? So, let us erase this. So, baka yung tanong naman sa inyo, sir, bakit hindi pa ba yun yung lesson? Hindi pa. So, yun ay introduction pa lamang. So, ito talaga yung pinaka-lesson natin on how to convert the radian into degrees and degree radian, or vice versa lang siya. So, ngayon, conversion of degrees to radian and vice versa. And this is our topic. Conversion of degrees to radian and vice versa. Okay, so let us say na we have here, according to sa na-prove natin, na ang 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi. So let us have the conversion from degrees to radian. For example, we have here sample 30 degrees. So, convert natin siya into radian form. So, paano kaya yun? Ibig sabihin, i-lowest term natin muna siya. So, 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi. Kung halimbawa meron lang tayong pi dito, so, divide both side by 2. 2 divided by 2, we have here the invisible 1. And 360 degrees divided by 2, and we will be having the measurement of 180 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, ang pi natin dito is equal to 180 degrees. Be careful, baka sabihin ninyo, di ba sir, ang pi natin ay 3.14 or approximately 3.14? And bakit dyan sir, ang pi natin ay 180 degrees? Okay, so guys, kapag ano ba pinag-uusapan natin is the measurement of the length, so that is 3.14, ang value ng ating pi. Pero kapag we are looking for the value of the angle measurements, so this is 180 degrees. And be careful of that. Okay, so example, we have here 30 degrees. 30 degrees, para makapag-convert tayo sa degrees into radian, since ang hinahanap natin is radian. So since kung radian ang hinahanap natin, dapat ang nasa taas natin to convert ay dapat yung radian din. Paano? So, ibig sabihin yung may pi. So, for example, here, ano ba yung may pi dyan? So, syempre ito, pi rad. Okay, so we have here pi rad over, so kung ano yung nasa given, dapat yun yung nasa baba para ma-cancel out natin. Since ito ay numerator, kung magkakaroon tayo dyan ng over 1, so magiging numerator, dapat dito ay magiging denominator siya. Or simply, kung ano yung nahanap natin, dapat yun yung nasa taas. Okay? Kung saan natin ito convert. So, since we have here pi rad, so ang convert naman ay convert natin ang pi rad into 180 degrees. So, dito yan yung 180 degrees sa baba. Okay? So, next. So, 30 degrees. So, tanggalin natin yung kanyang unit. So, 30 times pi rad, that is 30 pi over 180. So, get the GCF of 30 and 180. So, divided by both side by. So, we can say na pwede siya sa 30 kaagad. Tama? So, just do the continuous division method, and that is our GCF. Okay? So, 30 divided 30, that is 30 pi divided 30, the answer is pi. 180 divided 30, that is 6. It means that the 30 degrees converted into radian, the value is pi over 6. So, di ba napakasimple lang ng gagawin natin on how to convert degrees into radian. So, again, if you have the given degrees, so we have to multiply it by, so yung nasa taas natin ay yung kung saan natin convert, at sa baba naman yung kaparehas yung given. Okay? So, cancel out. So, 30 times pi, 30 pi, 180. So, get the GCF. So, 30 and 30. So, why we should have to get the GCF? Simply para makuha natin yung simplest form or tinatawag natin na lowest term. So, 30 divided 30 or 30 pi divided by 30, the answer is pi. And 180 divided by 30, the answer is 6. Okay. So, next, kunin naman natin ang example ng try naman natin ang example ang radian siya into degrees. So, let us have here pi over 3. So, that is example of radian, and we have to convert it into degrees. So, times, gano'n lang din, multiply. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, kung ano yung nahanap, yun ang nasa taas. Since ang hinahanap natin or i-convert natin into degrees, dapat degrees ang nasa taas. So, 180 degrees, gano'n lang lagi, 180 degrees or pi rad. Yun lang papipilian natin. Okay? Pi rad. Okay? So, we have here, cancel natin ng pi. So, the answer is 180 degrees over 3. And 180 degrees divided by 3, and the answer is 60 degrees. So, di ba napakadali lang ng conversion or ng topic natin for this week? So, conversion of degrees to radian and vice versa. Okay? So, let us have a twist about this topic. So, kung ngayon ay nag-convert lang tayo, so let us try new. So, paano yun? Babalikan natin yung lesson natin last week. So, yung tinatawag natin na coterminal and reference angle. So why are they related to each other? Okay, so let us have the example. Let us erase this first. Radian pi over 3. Okay, express in degree. Okay, so let us have the example. Find the coterminal angles. So let us have the one positive and one negative of the radian pi over 3. So we have to express that in degree. Okay, so first thing we have to do that is, syempre, para makuha natin ang one positive coterminal angle, so we have to add 360 degrees. So, di ba ganun yung ginagawa natin kapag degrees? We have to add 360 degrees. So, ngayon, kapag negative daw nang hanapin natin, so simply just subtract it from 360 degrees, or we have to subtract it to 360 degrees. Since we are in the what we call the radian, so we have to express in degree. It's up to you kung express na natin agad siya into degree and add 360, o kaya naman naka pi over 3 pa rin tayo. Pi over 3, since that is a given, so just add 2 pi. Bakit sa 2 pi? Kaya, di ba sabi na equal to 360 degrees. So, para makuha natin ang positive coterminal angle natin, so we have to add 2 pi or 360 degrees. So, ngayon, we have here 2 pi. So, alam naman natin na ang 2 pi ay pwede natin i-convert into 6 pi over 3. Why? Bakit naging 6 pi over 3? So, we have here the denominator of 3. So, dapat i-convert natin ang whole number na to into a fraction na meron din siyang denominator na 3. So, ngayon, bakit naging sagot dito ay 6? So, simply, 2 times 3, so we have here 6. O kaya naman, 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2. So, meron tayong pi, so 2 pi. So, pwede natin gamitin ang 6 pi over 3 here. So, pi over 3 plus 6 pi over 3. So, ang 2 pi natin into 6 pi over 3 is equal to pi plus 6 pi. So, the answer is 7 pi over 3. So, alam naman natin ang rules in addition of a fraction. So, we have to add the numerator if we are in the similar fraction. So, since similar fraction sila, so add lang natin, and at the same time, copy the denominator. So, we have here 7 pi over 3. And since we have here expressed in degree, so 7 pi divided by 3 times, so we are looking for the degree, so that 180 degrees is in the numerator part, and the pi is in the denominator. So, cancel the pi. So, 7 times 180 degrees, or simply we have here the cancellation method. So, we have here 3, or the GCF of 3. So, we have here 60 degrees. So, 7 times 60, we have here 420 degrees. Okay, so since ito na yung ating pinaka-final answer, so ibig sabihin, 420 degrees ang ating one positive coterminal angle. Okay? Or simply, kung papansinin natin, kung pi over 3, so alam na naman natin na ang pi is equal to 180 degrees. 180 divided by 3, the answer is 60. 60 plus 360, the answer is 420 20 degrees. So, ganun lang kadali. That is our positive coterminal angles of pi over 3. And if we're going to get the negative coterminal angles, so just subtract. So, since alam naman natin to pi, that is 180 divided by 3, that is 60 degrees. So, ibig sabihin ang given natin ay 60 degrees. So, we have to subtract it from 360 degrees. Or, para makuha natin ang negative coterminal angle, so the answer is 60 minus 360 degrees, and the answer is negative 300 degrees. And this is our negative coterminal angles. So, I think you know it already kasi ito ay na-explain natin last week. And this is our final answer for the coterminal angles, one positive and one negative. So, the positive coterminal angles natin ay 420 degrees since in-add siya from 260 or 2 pi or 360 degrees, and our negative coterminal angles is negative 300 degrees. Next example. So, what if kapag halimbawa ang given naman natin ay yung patungkol naman sa reference angle? Find the reference angle of 13 pi over 6. Okay, so guys, just take note that we have to express this in radian. Okay, so find the reference angle of 13 pi over 6. Actually, nasa radian form na siya. So, bakit kailangan pa express in radian form? Kasi minsan, katulad nito, 13 pi over 3, to get the reference angle, so medyo mahihilo tayo ng konti. Pero kung masters nyo na ang tinatawag natin na radian, so madali nyo na i-compute. For example, since ang given natin ay 13 pi over 6, so, pwede natin sabihin na ang 12 pi over 6 dyan ay 2 pi agad. Tama? 2 pi agad siya. So, 12 pi over 6 is 2 pi. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin sabihin na 13 pi over 6 is more than 360. Tama? So, kung more than 360 degrees siya, so, pwede na tayo mag-minus agad. Pero, para mas madali kayo, ang gawin nyo na lang is convert this first into degrees, para mas mabilis ninyo makuha ang reference angle. So, take note, ang reference angle natin is what we call the positive acute angle from the x-axis. Again, positive acute angle. So, ibig sabihin, kung 13 pi over 6, convert mo na into degrees. So, we have here 180 degrees over pi. Bakit? Just to cancel out the pi. So, since we have here the GCF of 6, cancellation method, so we have here 1, and 180 divided by 6, and that is 30 degrees. Okay? So, 13 times 30, and we will be having the angle measurement of 390 degrees. So, simply, ang ating sagot ay 390 degrees. Sabi natin, we have to get the reference angle. Paano yun? So, since we have here 390 degrees, kailangan natin siya subtract. Diba sabi natin, in the case number 5 for reference angle, kung more than 360, we have to get the absolute value of the given. So, sa 390 degrees, ang absolute value niya is automatic is 390 degrees. Okay? And after that, so 390 degrees ang ating automatic. So, minus natin yung 360 degrees. Ganun ang gagawin natin, just subtract it from 360 degrees. Why? Para makuha lang natin yung pinaka-lowest positive coterminal. Again, ang kukunin natin ay the lowest positive coterminal angle. So, bakit sabi mo sir, bakit kailangan natin kunin ay lowest positive coterminal. Eh bakit kailangan mag-subtract? Eh sabi nyo nga, positive coterminal. Guys, special case to. Ang hinahanap lang natin dito is the lowest positive coterminal angle. So, hindi naman tayo makakakuha ng lowest positive coterminal angle kung hindi tayo mag-subtract. So, ibig sabihin, special case to. Pag yung hinahanap natin is lowest positive coterminal angle, so yung ano talaga pinaka-original natin na angle. Okay? O kaya na tinatawag natin na, kasi sa reference angle naman to, kaya hindi siya sa, kumbaga, taliwas tayo doon sa tinatawag natin na coterminal angle. So ngayon, ulitin ko, baka may magtatanong sa inyo, sir, ang hanapin natin ay lowest positive coterminal angle. Bakit magsusubtract tayo? Di ba positive ko? So guys, ulitin ko, this is special case. Ang hinahanap kasi natin dito ay lowest positive coterminal angle. We are not looking for the positive coterminal angle of the lowest positive coterminal. For example, 120 degrees. Is this a lowest positive coterminal angle? Yes. Bakit? Less than 360 kasi siya. So, hindi na natin, ang gagawin lang natin yan para makakuha tayo ng positive coterminal angle, add lang tayo ng ng 360. Right? Pero, dito sa case na to, since ang hinahanap natin ay lowest positive coterminal angle, so, we have to subtract it para lang makuha natin ng lowest positive coterminal angle. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin nun na nag-subtract tayo, hindi magiging negative yun. Okay? So, nawa naiintindihan yon na nasa special case tayo. So, we are looking here for the lowest positive coterminal angle. So, 390 degrees minus 360 and the answer is 30 degrees. Okay. So, 30 degrees, saan case siya magpo-fall? Case number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So, kanina, ito 390 degrees, nag-fall siya into case number 5. Sabi natin, pag sa case number 5, get first the lowest positive coterminal angle and punta ka dun sa case kung saan siya nararapat. So, na-minus na natin sa 360, nakuha natin ng 30 degrees, magpo-fall siya sa case number 1. Bakit? Ang case number 1 kasi is less than 90 degrees. Ito, less than 90 degrees ba? Yung 30 degrees? Yes. Kung less than 90 degrees siya, acute angle? Yes. So, ang reference angle natin is acute angle. So, ibig sabihin ko, acute angle siya, 30 degrees, acute angle. So, ibig sabihin, pwede siya maging reference angle. Kung acute angle siya. Acute angle, ano pa ba siya? Positive? Yes. Kung positive, acute? Yes. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating reference angle is 30 degrees. Hindi pa yan ang sagot. Why? Expressed in radian. So, ibig sabihin, kung ito ay 30 degrees, nasa radian form siya. So, 30 degrees times pi over 180 degrees. Okay? So, cancel out the unit. Since we have here 30 and 180, so pwede natin siya ipasok sa cancellation method. And we have to divide it both sides. We have to divide it by 30. So 30 divided 30, 1. 180 divided 30, and that is 6. So the answer is pi over 6. And our reference angle is 30 degrees. At ang ating radian form ay pi over 6. Ganyan lang kadali ang pagko-convert ng degrees into radian. So actually, yung tinatawag natin na coterminal and the reference angle, this is just a recall from our last topic. Okay? So, but the main topic for today is all about on how to convert the degrees into radian and radian to degrees. And huwag namin natutunan kayo, and thank you very much. Have a blessed day. God bless you.